Hey guys, Conway72 here, and today I've got for you a Type 59 replay played with License to Kill You 7. And I just want to show you what I think to be a bug possibly going around. Anyway, so I'm going to have a pretty good game here and get an insane amount of base experience points, but not ace the tank. And then my very next game, which I have screenshots for, which you will see is 9 minutes later, I do significantly less base experience, but I get the same class mastery. So yeah, you guys can be the judge. Maybe it's a bug, or maybe I'm just confused. But here it is. We are on Scorpion Pass in our Type 59s, and it's a 1 Tier 9 game. So quite interesting matchmaking. We're going to take this route up here, use our little bit of gun depression we have, because we have slightly more than most Russian-styled medium tanks, so we can use it up here. Now we have unfortunate aim time and accuracy, but our armor is pretty good. Our armor, for those of you who are mad at me for saying "our," and I apologize for that. So we've got a Liberté here. There's the T-54, the 1 Tier 9. I don't have the gun depression for him. A heat shell whizzes by from the Brazil, but he gets behind cover, so I put a shell into the VK. 2801, one of the easiest tanks in the game to 3-mark. If you guys want a first tank 3-mark, I would suggest going and picking that one up, putting some camo on it, putting some optics, and go staying in a bush somewhere. So right away I notice, oh, we're getting flanked by this Pershing. Let's just go get him. He's by himself. Come on, come on. And this is where the excitement begins, because he is not alone. He's got a super Pershing. The Ripper Patton notices what's going on, and he's coming over, and I say, listen, License, we gotta focus. I said, get this Pershing out of the game right now. I said, I'll distract the super Pershing, but we gotta take care of that regular Pershing. So now he's a one-hit. Hopefully License will finish him off. License misses his shell. I finish him off there. Then we immediately switch for the Ripper Patton, because Ripper Patton has less armor than the super Pershing, so we figured take out the tank with less armor. You gotta kill the easier tanks first. And now our Fatherland's coming. The Fatherland misses me. I don't know if he hits License. I don't think so, because he's up on that ridge. Now we put another shell in him, but he wisens up, aims at License, kills him off. So there's still three tanks alive. 2 shells bounce off of my tank from the rear. It's the Fatherland and the Freedom, or the super Pershing, should I say. So now I bounce off of the Fatherland. I'm trying to zig and zag, but he's probably auto-locking. He's got that 1400 shell travel speed. I track him there with that shot, and now I'm going to flank him. And a T-34-3 is coming on my team, and so is the super Pershing on the enemy team. Now, I shouldn't have stopped there. I should have kept driving, but I decided to side scrape off of him, but I didn't turn in time. Already puts a shell in. I aim up my final shot. I'm backing up here. I don't want him to turn his gun around and shoot me. I'm backing up, and I fire. Oh, but he gets finished off by the T-34-3, and the AT-7 finishes off the super Pershing. Quite an intense game. I'm looking to see who that was, because he was dumping on the super Pershing the entire time. And that makes sense now. It was Super Bert. So now the game has died down a little bit, and we can get a breather. And I see this Tier 7, who wants to be feasted upon by a Tier 8, also known as the Type 59. So I'm moving in here. Their T-54 is dead. I look at my minimap to see who's still alive. I do a little look again. And there's the VKD. Let's put a couple shells into him if we can. Make some more money. Oh, another significant thing about this replay, I do have my double silver multiplier going, so I definitely want to have a really good game here. I should have let that aim a little bit more so it flies low. Not much I can do there other than aim it. And then I aim terribly there. Please, guys, don't take notes if you want to learn, but maybe I can get the final shot in. Now there's a tank destroyer coming. I notice him. I finish off the VKD, and I move in immediately. I want to help this T-34-2, not the T-34-3. I think I called it a 3 last time, but it is a 2. So he's either got the 122 or the 100, but he does have the 100. I put a shell into him. He shoots at me. He misses. I ram him, and now he's a 1-hit. I auto-lock, and I put it in, finishing him off and giving me now 4 kills. Now there's a Stuart Mill on my left, and a Freedom. I aim at the Stuart Mill. Aim it, and I let it fly, and it's APCR, so it flies straight. More accurate APCRs, just kidding. No, it flies faster and goes in. Now I'm trying to lead this Freedom who's falling, and I just miss him there. This, even though it's APCR, it still doesn't fly as fast as most tanks with APCR. And then I underleaded again. And I thought about going after him, but then I realized that he's actually, if he pulls forward, he's gonna be out in the open. So maybe I can sit here and dish some damage out. So I put a shell in, aiming for his fuel tanks. Maybe it went in, maybe it didn't. Aiming at his fuel tanks again. Aim for the back of his tank. Boom, goes in, sets him on fire. I love Americans. They're so easy to shine, to make bright. Aim up another shell, and it goes low. Can we get one more shell off before he gets away? No, we cannot. So now I can either go for artillery, or I can go for the super Pershing. I take a quick look at the mini-map. Not the mini-map. Yes, I did look at the mini-map, but I took a quick look to see who's still alive, and I realized it's Stuart Mill, who's also above the super Pershing. So over here I'll have 2 tanks I might be able to shoot at. So I'll go this way, and now Artie dies. Now hopefully I'll be the first one to get to this guy, and if I am, I can kill him. He does have a better rate of fire than me, and I'm a 2-hit, and it looks like he's a 2-hit. So this is going to be a little bit sketchy. I got to make sure I put 2 shells in before he puts 2 shells in. And now I do get spotted, so he knows I'm coming. I come around the corner. He's showing a lot of his side. I put it in. He bounces off, and I ammo rack him. And that's going to be all she writes, unless I bounce off here. And I out-traverse him because he's in water. And boom, I finish him off there with an APCR shell to the back. So now let's look at these results. Let's see. Victory. 356,000 credits, 5,000 damage, 1,500 assisted damage. And is that 2391 base XP? Probably not, because this is a premium tank. We will see what my base XP is when I go to the team. I'm going to take a screenshot first, though. Look at the second class. 2174 base experience points for second class. And I believed it. I'm like, well, I guess this tank has played pretty well. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. But now let's look at these screenshots. So as you can see, this next game I played, which is very next game at 8:30 a.m., we have another second class, and the base experience points is 1,755 or 56. I cannot tell, but either way, you get the picture, guys. It's a second class with 300 less base experience points. So maybe there's a bug going around, or maybe I need like 3,000 base XP to ace the Type 59. But I highly doubt that, because that's probably like 7,000 or 8,000 raw damage. Regardless, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until then, this is Clone Guy 72. Peace out.